Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Woo, baby! All right. So I do apologize. This change of weather and everything like that is making me feel a little hoarse today and everything like that. So I'm just like going completely crazy and everything like that. So for that, I do apologize. Um, just getting everything ready for tonight, and I do apologize for the late delay and everything like that. So, all that good stuff. So, oh, and I forgot to turn this off. The volume, I should say. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so I hope everyone's having a great time here today and getting ready for the weekend. As always, I'm always ready for the weekend and everything like that. So it's always really good and everything. And before we get started, I just want to get the shout outs out of the way. And of course, we always do that. starting with, of course, my friends over at Gaming Pros and otherwise over on Facebook. Check it out. Tom Dog sent ya. Also, everybody over at Bristol Beat, good friend Jen, and everybody over at Bristol Beat, and about Bristol Beat and bristolbeat.com and the Bristol Beat app. Download it today on your iTunes or Android devices. Today on your Google Play, on the Google Play Store. Some awesome music, I guarantee you. Lots of fun. Always a lot of fun. Tons of fun. As always. You know, can't go wrong with that. And everything. So, so download it today on bristolbeat.com, the Bristol Beat app. Download it today. And of course, last but certainly not least, my beautiful, lovely girlfriend, Marissa, who couldn't watch me here tonight, but she's going to watch the replay because she is extremely tired, and I don't blame her. She's been extremely busy, and can't help that. So, she gotta do what she can. So, that's always. That's always so good. Sorry about that. I'm having a long night myself, so I've been pretty busy too. So, of course, the plugs. Let's get the plugs out of the way. Loot Crate. if you have not yet subscribed to Loot Crate, you're missing out on some awesome stuff. And we got a good one coming out this month. There's, I believe it's called Investigate. I believe Investigate or something like that. Or Detective. I don't know. It's one of those two. I have to go back and take a look at that, but it's definitely something really to look at and everything. So big shout out to everybody over at Loot Crate. And so check it out, lootcrate.com as your place to go. I am sorry, man. I got the cold. This change of weather. There we go. There we go. Change of weather is like ridiculous. So, check it out, Loot Crate. And then, of course, always go to Funko. Check that out, too. That's always really good. Smuggler's Bounty, Collector Core. Oh, it's Retro. Hey, how you doing, Rye? How's it going? You followed me out here. Good, nice. So, so check it out and everything like that. Funko.com, Smuggler's Bounty, Marvel Collector Core, DC Legion of Superheroes. So it's going to be. So it's really cool. And of course they got the pirates out, the Disney Pirates theme, and everything like that. Again, I apologize for the coughing and everything like that. It's that the change of weather has been ridiculous and everything like that. So it's like first it's hot, then it's cold, then it's hot, then it's cold, then it's raining, cold, raining, kind of cold, kind of warm. It's like weather by Sybil over here. Don't know what the hell it's going to do. So, all right. Time for the sponsors out of the way here. We have um big shout outs to my sponsor over at M&J Video Games and Collectibles over on Queen Street in Southington, Connecticut. And trade in your video games and consoles, retro video games, accessory systems, DVD box sets and Blu-rays, sports cars and novelty items, wrestling collectibles and autographed items, sports wrestling and actors. So check it out. Check out their webpage. M&J Video Games and Collectibles.com is your place to go. And everything. There's also some events scheduled and lined up for this month of April. Starting with April 22nd. April 22nd. Wrestling for Autism. Public signing sponsored by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. And come and meet WWE and current TNA superstar Alberto Del Rio, Patron, TNA superstar Matt Morgan, and Lucha Underground superstars at Wrestling for Autism public signing at the M&J Video Games and Collectibles, 38 Center Street, Wallingford, Connecticut. For more information, check out mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. And that's if you're in the Connecticut area. Come on over. Everything. I'm going to probably check that out. I might check that out. But the one I am definitely thinking about going to is the one on April 29th. Come meet WWE superstar Tito Santana and Nikolai Volkov in this rare Central Connecticut appearance, April 29th, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at M&J Video Games and Collectibles, 1049 Queen Street in Southington, Connecticut. This is a rare Connecticut appearance. There will be there will be items for you to get to be signed. Autographs are $15. Photo op with heavyweight belt is $15. The combo, autograph, and photo op, $25. For more information, go to mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. And then and for Super Smash, for all you Super Smash, for your Smash Brothers fans out there, who love Super Smash Brothers, check out Super Smash Brothers Melee Tournament and Trade Night, April 29th, that same day, at 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at M&J Video Games and Collectibles, 1049 Queen Street in Southington, Connecticut. Super Smash Brothers Tournament and Trade Night. Come join us for a night of tournament competing for some great prizes and swapping and trading. Buy and sell your retro video games and collectibles. Plenty of room for everyone. That's going to be really amazing. It's going to be right after the, pretty much right after the autograph signing. There was also another one coming up on the 30th, but my good friend Tony Black did not give me any new any updates. Just a picture of Dean Douglas. Dean Douglas. Oh no, Shane Douglas. I'm sorry, Shane Douglas. There's going to be a meet and greet April 30th from 3:30 to 5:30. For more information, check out go to the website at mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. I will be doing the same, so I can relay more information. And don't forget, and then I'll be able to push that. So, I'm also working on a new sponsor. Well, my good friend, the Sledgehammer. He runs the him and his brother run the part Chris and Pete Amusements here in town, but they go all over the place, and they're really, really cool. As soon as I get more information about it, I'll be able to forward that to everybody. Because summertime's coming up, and parties must. Okay, really stupid restrictions on what people can stream from the game. If you don't follow the rules, you run the risk of getting hit with a DMCA takedown notices. Well, that's kind of stupid. Well, now, wasn't really reading. What game is that again? Because I'm not really sure. Oh, Persona 5. Never mind. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But I guess they don't really want to put anything. They don't really want to. I guess they don't really want to do any launch stuff or something. That's the only thing. That's the only explanation that I can think of, and everything like that. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm having some Samoas. That's all I care about. The new DLC came out. The new the hell? Are you serious? How could there be an error? I don't understand. Oh, crap.
Pull it together.
I wasn't idle for that long. Let's see. There we go. That should work. I remember one year. I literally got in trouble for making a joke about Girl Scout cookies, and to me it was really stupid that I would even get in trouble. It was stupid, and and everything. So, because of these, Atlas has lost me as a fan. If I ever buy Persona 5, I'll buy it used. One of the new cars came out, the Grotti Turismo Classic, and it's for $705,000. But this is the one I want. This was my favorite back in San Andreas. The Infernus Classic. Love the Infernus. And there's some sales for the Penetrator. Okay. Got some jobs going on here. Oh, oops. Now, got some mixed. Oh. So yeah, we're gonna do some fun. Yeah, I'm like doing a shitty show tonight. I mean, it's not that I don't want to, it's not that I don't want to. It's just the fact that, I'm just like not paying attention here today. I'm really not. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, about one of the things I used to do. One of the things I used to do back in the when I was on cable access, they had, there was this whole thing about that R. Kelly peeing on that underage chick and everything like that, and so I made a joke about that R. Kelly's favorite time of the year is Girl Scout cookies and everything like that. So everybody, of course, got overly sensitive and everything like that, got pissed off and stuff. And I'm like, really? It's a fucking joke. Relax. So yeah, everybody got pissed off about that. And I was like, I'm not apologizing. I thought that shit was hilarious. So, and of course everybody was like, oh, get him off the air. I mean, what he's saying is was inappropriate and offensive. And I said, you know what? Just change the fucking channel. That's all you really need to do. So yeah, on today's program, we really got to get the show on the road here. We're going to be talking about all the stuff, the stuff that went down at Wrestle Mania. For those who caught it, that's cool. For those who didn't catch it, then Looks like you're stuck having to listen to my results. um, like pretty much all the cool, all the good stuff that that happened and everything like that. I thought it was really cool. And then of course we're gonna be paying our respects. We're gonna be paying our respects to Don Rickles. Comedian Don Rickles passed away today at the age of 90. From what I understand, it was due to kidney failure. So it was really sad. So I'll be putting a little something on my GoPro page and on Facebook and I'll have to check that out. Maybe do a little discussion about it or something. Who knows? But anyways, so yeah, Wrestle Mania, for those of you who didn't catch it, it's on the network. It's on the WWE network right now. Check it out. It's going to be really cool. I thought it was an okay WrestleMania. It was like not as good as some of them have been. There's some good WrestleMania moments. One of which, the hell? One of which, the Hardy Boys came back, and won the tag titles, so that was really, really cool. There were a last-minute entry in a triple threat ladder match, which turned into a four-way, four-team match. Ladder match. So it was very good. That was actually a really good match, really on the card. I thought it was very amazing. But the fact that the Hardy Boys came back, everybody went nuts. It was like that. The place was literally deafening, and then of course the Undertaker. Everyone's been talking about that, which actually became a WrestleMania moment onto itself. He actually lost to Roman Reigns. It was actually a pretty decent match. It was, back and forth. There was nothing really bad I could say about that match. And the match could have gone either way and everything like that. And I think that if the streak was still intact, I think it would have been I think the streak would have been a lot better than it already is and everything like that. But with that streak, that he has. It, you cannot go wrong with that. And so it was actually really, really good. um, Sorry about that. Um, but one of the things that, the Undertaker, of course, lost that match, and one of the things that was very, very interesting was that the Undertaker took off his jacket, took off his hat, and walked back. A lot of people were, you know, one of my friends was saying that they didn't like how he, that they didn't like how he left, how he left out and everything like that. Me personally, there was no other way to go out like that. There was no other way. I thought, him not saying nothing, him kissing his wife and everything. And it's like there was no other way to go out, because with the way the Undertaker went out, it was perfect. Humanizing him and everything like that would just kill the move. Said, "Oh, hey, you know what? This is my last match, and I'm just gonna, thank you guys and everything." Like, I mean, this is the Undertaker we're talking about here, and a definite Hall of Famer, bar none. And personally, I think that the way he was sending off and everything like that was done perfectly and everything. And it was very emotional, very emotional. And everybody was hinting on it that he was going to retire this year, but he confirmed it, and that's what made it that emotional. That he, doing it any other way and say, I've been in this business for so and so years, since 1990 and everything like that, going all that, that pretty much, humanizes that, pretty much humanizes that character. And like, if he left as the American Badass, then I would say yeah. I would say that he would, then that would be a different story. But since, he hasn't, hardly anybody loved that and everything. But I sent out a tweet and everything like that, and WWE is not going to be the same without the Undertaker. But I know I can watch a lot of his matches on on the network and everything like that. So, I mean, it is sad. It is. before we do that, um, we also going to be, so here we go with the Channel X Top 5. And this one's pretty interesting, what I have lined up for the Top 5. There's all this talk lately about um, distracted drivers and everything like that, and all this other crap that, you know, people texting while they're driving and everything like that. Everyone just can't be away from their cell phones for a while. They have to always constantly be on their phones, especially while they're driving. Then there's the death rate is going up because of that. So I got to thinking, what else could they be doing on their phones that's allowing them to be distracted? So let me wet my whistle. And not the one in between my legs. And I came up with 5 of them. And why only 5? Well, obviously, you know, YouTube still thinks that that $2.75 is worth all the stuff that I do on this channel. So, so here we go. The top 5 things that also top 5 reasons for being on your phone while driving. That has no reason whatsoever. Number 5. Watching that cash. Excuse me. Let's start over. Number 5. Watching that Cash Me Outside bitch. How about that? That shit is never going to get old. Number 4. Instructions on how to drive so millennials will understand and shut off their fucking phone. That was weak. Number 3. Donald Trump's hate tweets. Number 2. Hillary Clinton's emails that weren't deleted. And the number 1 reason why the people are on their phones in their cars is that they're reading their messages on ashleymadison.com. And those were your top 5. Top 5. Top 5. Time Dogs kicking it live. Doing the top 5. Alright, definitely have to check that out then. What's the rating on Persona? I'm really curious to know the rating on that. the ESRB rating. Really. So, um, um, we actually lost another big name celebrity. um, Comedian Don Rickles passed away today at the age of 90. He's one of the most um, famous comics. As a matter of fact, he was known um, as an insult comic, kind of like what Triumph the insult comic, kind of like what Triumph the insult comic dog does and everything, and for mature. How does that compare to Hatred? Because I'm really curious. Um, so going back to what I was saying, Don Rickles was widely widely known for being an insult comic for many years. As a matter of fact, the best way to describe his work, to watch his work, is to look up some of the old celebrity roasts that Dean Martin once hosted a long time ago. Don Rickles was primarily in a lot of those roasts, and they were really hilarious. So I really suggest that you go and check those out. They're definitely something to watch. And of course, he was actually, and of course he was voiced to play Mr. Potato Head in the Toy Story movies. So it's sad, and he was one of my favorite comedians. Of course, I was never, as a child, I was never allowed to listen to some of his routines because they were, not suitable for children at that time and everything. But as I gotten older and everything like that, I've gotten to listen to Don Rickles and everything like that, and he's up there as my top, on my top 10 favorite comedians. Really up there with George, with George Carlin. So So it's pretty sad to see him go. And after this race, we'll do a moment of silence for him. But yeah, he's such a, you know, a really gifted comedian. He also played Mr. Wilson in one of the Dennis the Menace movies, which was really cool. And it's like definitely check his comedy routines. They're very worth watching. Like really look at them, and you know, and they're just like hilarious. I'm actually gonna go back and watch some of this stuff too. Like his roasts were hilarious. Oh my god, really? Oh my god. So right, what do you think is from what you've been describing about Persona, which one is worse, controversial wise, Hatred or Persona? I'm really curious to find out, so I can really get an idea of what to expect. But while we're loading up the screen and everything like that, figure it would be safe to give out a moment of silence for Don Rickles, who passed away today. Gonna miss you, Don. And because of that, Don Rickles will be going into the Channel X Hall of Fame. All right, I'll check out that tweet. I'm actually going to end it early here tonight and everything. I'm getting a little tired and everything. I am going to check out that tweet. I'm going to check out that tweet that you sent me, Rye, and I'll tweet back to you and everything like that. So thanks for the I appreciate the info and everything like that, and I'll see if it's rant worthy, if you will. So in the meantime, follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. I'll be back here again next week pretty much with more like probably more um um with like more of an energy and everything like that. Um, so I just been really busy today and everything like that. Um, so I'll probably be back with a fresher state of mind uh next week. I mean, what am I talking about? I am gonna have a fresher state of mind next week. But anyways, but that's all the time I have for today. I'll be back here again next week. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. At times where you see me on Twitch, follow me there, TomDog247. The O's are zeros. Okay, so just remember that it's not TOMDOG. It's T0MD0G247. All right, and then of course YouTube. Look me up on there on the Brill Pro channel there. Have a lot of fun with that, and you'll be able to watch this. For whatever you missed, and you can check that out. And then at the time there, be sure to face hug that like and subscribe button. Show some love and support of my channel. And it's always really appreciative, and I appreciate you, my loyal fans. So we will see you here again next week. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace.